Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another TEW2020 Replays video, the series where we replay the career of superstars who we just, look back on and think what could have been with them. And today is one heavily requested. Today we are looking at, he is in the shortlist. It's always a forgotten if I remembered. Umaga. Umanga? Not entirely sure. I think it's, I'm going to go with Umaga. Umaga? I'm going to go with Umaga. Now, at the time, he was in WWE. I think he arrived in 2006. But, as I've said previously, 2006, 2007, 2008 mods with the latest update just don't work. They always crash for me after like 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. They crash very early. And so, obviously, it's not too good for this series. But this 2005 mod is very solid. So, well done, and thank you. That's where we're going to start. Women OVW, in developmental as Umaga, ready to take on the world. Got nice stats, got nice pop. What will come? What will come? Can he take a spot in the kind of role Roman Reigns has found as the tribal chief, the top dog, world champion? Can Umaga finally win a world title? Let's find out. Without further ado, let's skip forward to near enough present day, to the start of 2023, because I like them year-end awards, and look to answer that beautiful question of what could have been in the career of Umaga. Monday, week 1, January 2023, Ken Doan, that's Kenny Dykstra, isn't it, is the best wrestler on the planet over in TNA, which is a statement that I'm saying. WWE's the best company. Tag team is Jeff Jarrett and Fantastico. Beautiful. Match of the year was Drew Gulak defeating Muhammad Hassan. Magical. Backlash show of the year. Young wrestler is Alma Miletic here. Lovely looking young lady. Christopher Daniels is veteran wrestler because of course he is. Curryman dominant again, I'll assume. Female wrestler is Candice Michelle over here. Independent. We got Nicole Guest. All going on. Umaga is still wrestling and is the current WWE Heavyweight Champion. That's the WWE Champion. So he's the current WWE Champion. 99 pop. Muscular Super Heavyweight. I mean, what's been happening? First thing he did was get called up. Only a month into things. Alright, Umaga. And then he gained weight. He became a Super Heavyweight, bulking up his muscle mass significantly. So he was just a really muscular, big, beefy boy come June 2006. Got in a relationship with someone outside the industry in April 2014. They broke up in 2020. They had a good run, 6 beautiful years together. Made some trips down to OVW in later years in 2020, 2021. But primarily, he's just been chilling in WWE pretty much since 2006. So he's had, 17 years, nearabouts, in the WWE pool. He bulked up to super heavyweight, gained a lot of muscle, which increased his star quality to 98, alright Umaga, and his popularity is 99. The class clown Umaga has a lot of accomplishments. God, he's a 4-time WWE champion, a 4-time World Heavyweight champion, a 2-time tag champ, WWE tag champ with Paul London, World tag champ with Christian, 2-time US champ, 1 Intercontinental. He's won everything, hasn't he? He's a Grand Slam. Is that the official title this year? What's the official title for that? Because he's won literally every title. Both world titles, both mid-card titles, both tag titles. He's won 5 Royal Rumbles. Yep, didn't even look at that. He's done a lot, His first title was the World Tag Champs with Christian, January 2007 to May 2007, 4 months, 3 defenses. Nice little reign. And then 2008, July 2008 to December 2008, WWE Tag Champ. So his first 2 titles were the tag titles with Christian and Paul London, which is just fun teams to imagine. Then in 2010, he picked up both his US titles, February to June, 2 defenses, US title, and then 2 months later in August, he won it back, lost in October, so a short reign, but still, his 2 US titles, he's smashing out titles quickly, isn't he? Come 2011, he's won the Intercontinental title, his one and only, March to August, he is the Intercontinental Champion, 5 months, 5 defenses, and then, he's won both tag titles, he's won both mid-card titles, and he thinks, right, I know what I want now. And then he goes on to win 8 world titles. He wins the world title, February 2014 to June 2014. So he holds it through WrestleMania 30 with 3 defenses. 4 months, nice little first reign. Then he changes brands and he goes to the WWE title, August 2015 to January 2016. 5 months, 5 defenses, WWE champion. 4 months later, in May 2016, he wins it back till August 2016. So only 3 months, but 2 defenses. Another quick reign in there, but still stacking up reigns. And then only 5 months later, in January 2017, he wins it back. WWE champ again till August. 7 months, 4 defenses. A nice longer reign there through WrestleMania 33 as well. Changes brands. And then it takes a few years. So he loses that August 2017. Then come August 2020. So 3 years later. It takes him a while. World champ again. World heavyweight title this time. Till January 2021. 5 months, 5 defenses. Nice reign. October 2021 to January 2022. 3 months, 2 defenses. Short reign, but still another reign. And then March 2022 at WrestleMania, I think, till July 2022. 4 months, 4 defenses. Another reign. Changes brands. And then in week 1, December 2022, so 4 weeks ago in game, WWE champion. Still the champ. So Umaga's absolutely killed it. Jesus, the 8-time world champion. I didn't even include his Rumbles in there. 2016, he won the Rumble. And then 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. He's won the Rumble 4 years in a row. 4 years. And the funniest thing to me, that the only year he didn't win it was the year he seemed to win the title at Mania. Which is just of course, just a very funny little coincidence to me, at the very least. But yeah, Umaga's killing it. He's killing it. 5 Rumbles, 8 world titles, 3 mid-card titles, 2 tag titles. What more could you want? Definite future Hall of Immortals inductees. I'd think so. The 2013 Wrestler of the Year. In 2013, Umaga was the best wrestler on this goddamn planet. And in 2016, he was the best veteran wrestler and the second best wrestler on the goddamn planet. Where we started? 2005, he was 44, so he started really high up anyway. 61, 32, 32, 37, 32, 37. He's consistent, give him that. 2012, he breaks into that top 10, he doesn't get out. 5th. 2013, number 1, best wrestler on the planet. 2014, 5th. 2015, 6th. 2016, 2nd. The second best wrestler on the planet, so I'll be interested to see who beat him to that, if I can remember. 2017, then he was 9, 7, 9, 4, 9, 6. So for 10 years in a row, that's not even 10 years, that's 11 years in a row, isn't it? Umaga in the top 9 wrestlers on the planet. Number 1 on one occasion, number 2 on another. 8 world titles in that time, 5 Rumbles. Yeah, Hall of Immortals. Most definite for this man. God. Did you have any injury problems? This is definitely not the right scheme, but he speaks Scandinavian. I don't know if that was already there. He's got a hell of a lot of blood relatives, but that's just being in that family. Here it is. Only a few injuries, not major, because they weren't even over there, but a lower leg contusion, February 2013. And then quick fire double, August 2014, abdominal muscle contusion. And then a month later in September 2014, the calf strain. Physically, his health's down there. His body's 57. Super heavyweight, a lot of body there. He's doing all right, a lot of padding. But his arms, legs, head in the 30s. He's 49. He's heading towards retirement. Maybe this is his final WWE World title reign, but still. Let's have a look at that run. So he became the number 1. Christopher Daniels was number 2. Of course he was. Curryman dominant in WWE. Bryan Danielson, Curryman. And then Sean Daivari was the best wrestler on the planet. Umaga, number 2. And then most recently, Umaga was number 6. Ahead of him was Kenny Dykstra, Bryan Danielson, Sean Daivari, Will Ospreay, and Curryman. And then Umaga. And then Muhammad Hassan. Matt Hardy. This is... Jesus Christ. Jimmy Wang Yang's 13. Do you want to see a video on Jimmy Wang Yang? Let me know. I'll happily do one on Jimmy. WWE-wise, Vince is still in charge. Umaga's their top dog. Of course he is, but Curryman's in the list. You can't ignore him. I just like to have a look at stables and that. Matt Striker, Mike Mundo, and Mikey Batts. House Party. Umaga's in a stable called House Party. He is a class clown with Johnny the Bull and Kirby Mack. This looks like a fun group to hang out with. Guard Dogs, Curryman, Drake Younger, and Tyson Kidd. Yeah, I'd want Curryman to guard me. And the Lost Generation, Muhammad Hassan, James Storm, and Randy Orton. What beautiful stables are formed. Umaga. WrestleMania. Umaga. Right, yes, WrestleManias. He won 5 Rumbles. I want to see what he was doing at the Manias. What did he do with his Rumble wins? He won the Rumble in 2016, I want to say. I've already forgot. Yes, he won the Rumble whilst Valvinus defeated Rhino in the main event for the world title, of course. And then at WrestleMania, Umaga used his Rumble win to fight James Gibson in a cell match. It's a choice. I mean, Curryman was winning the WWE title in the main event against Steven Richards, so I guess he thought, I'll leave that one. 2019, he won the Rumble, and he used it to fight Jimmy Wang Yang. Fair enough. Fair enough. A worthy use of the Rumble win. 2020, he won the Rumble, and he used it to team with Curryman to fight Daivari and Jimmy Wang Yang in a cage. He really doesn't like Jimmy Wang Yang, does he? John Cena in a lot of main events. Another thing I'm noticing, he loses to Will Ospreay in this one. He beat someone in 2019. That went back to 2016. That's 2020. He beat Paul London. There it is. 2021. Let's go there. And Umaga used his Rumble win to actually fight for a world title. There you go. In a triple threat match, it was Will Ospreay defeating Bryan Danielson and Umaga for the world title. And then John Cena in the main event again, losing to Josh Abercrombie. Sure. And then 2022, he didn't win this one, did he? I don't remember it saying he won. John Cena won. He lost to Daivari in the main event. And then at WrestleMania 38, he beat Daivari to win the world title. So the 1 year he doesn't. It is funny to me. John Cena used his Royal Rumble win to fight the Big Show in a cell, whilst Muhammad Hassan and Drew Gulak fought for the world title. It's just beautiful, isn't it? Good God. Curryman dominates in these. I don't know what cocaine has been put in his stats. I could just look, but still. Umaga was in the company's best match. A lot of 100s, but the best match at the top of the list at the very least is Umaga and Curryman versus Brock and Eddie in a cage, which, banger, to be fair. But I think I've looked at everything. And so I haven't even looked at his match history. God. His final match in this experiment was defeating Cena and Curryman to keep his world title. His first match on the WWE main roster. No, he was called up in 2005, Matthew. His first match on the main roster. He fought one match in OVW, went to a draw with Matt Morgan, and then was moved to Heat. And his first match on the main roster, not Heat, not a pre-show, was this match on Raw, where he lost to Heinrich by DQ. Which, fair. 596 wins, 336 losses, 1 draw. Maths. 933 matches, 596 wins, very positive record. Average rating of 83, highest rating of 100. We saw his 100, or at least one of them. His first 100 rated match was in 2013, of course it was. And it was on SmackDown. Curryman and Umaga defeated Eddie and Brock, not in a cage. And then they did it again in a cage. Yeah, there's just a very... You just do Umaga and Curryman versus Eddie and Brock. That was... Yeah, you just do Umaga and Curryman versus Brock and Eddie, Jesus. And you just get a banger, which fair. And then he had a 100 pretty much most years, a lot of years since. And if he didn't, he had a 99. He's just good, isn't he? Jesus Christ, what a reality Umaga has had here. He had a 99 last year. At his age. You know, getting on, his stats going down, but still having enough in him to bust out a 99, which I can't see for the life. There it is, Bad Blood. Umaga defeated Curryman in a dog collar match. He got a 73. Christopher Curryman carrying, but hey ho, here we go. As that is going to be it, I think. What do you think? Do you think it's the type of career Umaga should have had? Do you think it's maybe too much? Maybe it should have been lessened down? Do you think real life is closer to what he should have had? Do you think it's probably somewhere in the middle? I think maybe somewhere in the middle, between 0 world titles and 8 world titles and 5 Rumble wins, maybe where he should have been. But hey, a very good reality for him here. So let me know your thoughts on this reality for Umaga. And let me know any other superstars as well while you're in the comments you would like to see me, replay their career and see what could have been. I have some suggestions. A lot to get through. There's definitely a lot of superstars in history to look at and think what could have been, So a lot to get through. So leave a comment if there's anyone specifically you want to see. Leave a like if you have enjoyed. I hope you have. And subscribe for more. And as always, I just want to say a very special thank you for watching.